In this video, subtraction part 2, we are going to subtract fractions with unlike denominators. So the first thing that I need to do when I am going to solve a problem like this is think about the tools that I'm going to use. And the first thing I'm thinking about is my fraction chart. And I know that sevenths are not on that chart, so that chart's not going to be helpful. So I'm going to need to use multiples. So I need to find out if one of these is a multiple of the other. If it is, it makes my problem easier to solve. I can use the multiples trick to find this out. So I'm going to take the smaller denominator of 6 and start skip counting. 6, 12. Well, I'm already past 7, so 6 is not a multiple of 7. So I need to use the quick common denominator method, and that would be 6 times 7 equals 42. So my common denominator will be 42. So I need to rename both fractions with a common denominator of 42. So I know that 7 times 6 is 42, so I also need to multiply my numerator by 6. 2 times 6 is 12. So 2/7 is equal to 12/42. Now I can take my other fraction. 6 times 7 is 42, so 5 times 7 is 35. Now I have my new equation. And 35/42 minus 12/42 are 23/40. Let's try another problem. This problem, we are going to subtract 10/32 from 6/8. Now, I could use my chart because it has 8s in it, but it doesn't have 30 seconds, so it's not going to help me, so I'm not going to bother. I'm going to use the multiple trick, and the first thing I need to find out is if one is a multiple of the other. And I can do this by skip counting. I'm going to take the smaller denominator, that would be 8, and I'm going to start skip counting. 8 times 1 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16, 8 times 3 is 24, 8 times 4 is 32. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I know I'm multiplying by 4. So my common denominator is 32, so I can just rewrite 10/32, and then I need to rewrite 6/8 with a denominator of 32. Now I know that I multiplied by 4. 8 times 4 is 32, so I need to multiply my numerator by 4. 6 times 4 is 24. Now I have my new equation, and I can subtract 24/32 minus 10/32 are 12/32. What's the problem? In this problem, we are going to subtract 3/7 from 7/8. I need to first ask myself if one is a multiple of the other. Now, 7 is the smaller denominator, so if I skip count by 7s, 7/14, I see that I'm already bigger than 8. So I can tell that 7 is not a multiple of 8. So if that's the case, then I need to find a quick common denominator, and that would be multiplying 8 times 7, which is 56, and then renaming both fractions with a denominator of 56. Now 7 times 8 is 56, so I need to multiply the numerator by 8 as well to get an equivalent fraction. 3 times 8 is 24. 8 times 7 is 56, so I need to multiply the numerator. 7 times 7 is 49. Now I have my new equation to subtract. 49/56 minus 24/56 is 25/56. Now it's your turn to solve some problems. Remember, first ask yourself if one of the denominators is a multiple of the other, And if not, go ahead and find the quick common denominator and double check your math work.